Alright, so today's workout was pretty well. I hit chest and shoulders mainly with a little bit of back. Wasn't too bad, but went really well. Trying to incorporate more dumbbell work right now because my goal is to get back into Olympic lifting. So right now, while I am working on my chest, just because I want to have a chest. So sorry. I know it's not a great Olympic lifting thing to do, chest. Like bench press, dumbbell press, all that shit. But I want a chest. That's the only thing I'm gonna do towards that doesn't directly benefit my Olympic lifting. So today I did some core. I did shoulders because shoulders is one of my biggest weaknesses right now. I have a big problem with my stability, with all my newfound ranges of motion that I was able to develop through my internal rotation. I can finally, dude, this is how you know my rehab and my mobility exercises have been working, because I used to have so much pain doing dips, so much pain, the point to where like I could do 2-3 dips max, and I was like, oh bitch, my shoulder hurts. It was always the front right here, never could figure out why. Working on my bicep, working on my internal rotation, bam bam, and now I can do dips. Only problem now is my core strength is not the best. So before my shoulders and chest were out, my core is actually my limiting factor. So my core is my limiting factor in a lot of my lifts. So now that I'm getting to a point to where my mobility is good on my shoulders, I can lower the amount of time I spend mobilization. I'm still going to do some because obviously I want to maintain it. I want to make sure that I can still expand that range of motion, because it's not where I want it to be completely yet, but I am happy with where I'm at right now. So I'm okay with slowing down my progression towards that. So with that being said, I am now going to work on my core more. I'm going to up my core from twice a week to about 3 or 4. Slowly but surely, I'm going to make my core exercise a little bit harder and harder, a little bit longer. Never is going to be over 15 minutes, because anything over 15 minutes for core, you just aren't training core hard enough. Your abs and core should not be longer than 15 minutes per workout, because it's just, your intensity is not high enough if that's the case. Those muscles should be working so hard throughout the course of the week when it comes to just your overall body balance, your power output, squats, compounds, anything that you're doing that requires full body contractions, whether it's dumbbell press, bench press, squat, dead, anything that requires stabilization of the middle part of your body for full optimal power transfer, your core is being used. Which is why before I didn't have to train it, but once I got slacking, now my muscles are getting their strength back quickly. But because my core was built over a course of years of just compound lifting and the body stabilizing itself, and through many reps of indirect training, it was strong enough to withstand all my lifts, but it was still a limiting factor, ironically. So that is now my biggest priority, is my core. So with that being said, I am now going to up my core training to about 3 to 4 times a week. I'm going to do 2 days of my lunches where I'm dedicating to my core and stretching, or core and cardio. I haven't decided yet. It just depends on how they both feel. And then from there, I'm also going to have 2 days post-workout to where I am also going to be doing core. So I'm excited for that, because give it like a month and a half or so, I should have a strong enough core to where I would feel comfortable beginning my Olympic lifting training again. And now, probably in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to start incorporating technique work while I am building my foundation properly, because now that I have the sufficient rotation to actually get into the proper positioning for it, I can now utilize my technique work, because before, technique didn't matter if I didn't have sufficient mobility to get an optimal positioning anyway. So now that I can get an optimal positioning, I can work on my technique and I can improve it. So that's a positive. But that will be probably the next 2 or 3 weeks once I get my core a little bit stronger. I'll probably spend my lunches just doing technique work. That'd probably be the best case scenario. So I'm excited for that, and yeah, there's a lot more to come. Great workout today. Talked to my boy Pedro. Honestly, I'm always one who loves to just fucking shit. Let me see. Do I have a water bottle for this guy? Hold on. Oh shit. Well, the light turned green. I don't want to cause an accident. I had a water bottle for him, but if I would have seen him there earlier, I would have given him more water. Yeah, so I saw my boy Pedro today. I wanted to talk to him about doing dips, because I know how to do dips, but it's hard for you to know if you're doing them correctly unless you have somebody who actually can see what you're doing. Because when you're checking yourself, unless you know what to feel for, you know how it should look, you know how it should feel. I've always had pain doing dips, therefore I wanted to make sure I was doing them correctly. I can visually see how someone does them well, but doing them myself is a little bit different. So that being said, I asked him for some help. He said my form looks great, doing everything correctly. He said honestly, just your core. That's the biggest thing. He goes, it's not bad, but I could tell that's what's holding you back, because you started to sway a little bit, but your positioning's right, your angles are right, your arms are parallel, you're at a perfect angle, about a 45-degree angle, so you're activating your chest very well. Just overall looks really great. So I'm really happy with this renaissance I'm having in my lifting career. I can't wait to get stronger, can't wait to get faster. Also, something else that's going to be happening as well is I'm going to be racing my little brothers, because so I haven't gone into this yet, but I do have 3 younger brothers, and they are all ages 18, 16, and 14. Yes, it sounds right. I believe that sounds right. Either 18, 15, and 14. 18, 15, and 13? Sorry, 18, 16, and 14. Or 17, 15, and 13. I can't remember which right now. But they are all about 2 years apart. About a year and change. So I raced all my little brothers, and I lost the race to all of them for the first time a couple months back. They think I forgot about it, but I have not forgot about it. I am working on cutting so that way I can be faster, because it's when I'm carrying more weight around, I'm going to be slower. It's going to slow me down. I am also going to incorporate some sprinting, so that way not only will it be beneficial for my Olympic lifting, but it will be beneficial for my heart. It'll help me with my explosiveness, because training my hip flexors is going to help me extend better. It's going to help me have more control. It's going to take some pressure off my low back, because I do have a history of low back issues with my sciatica. So with that being said, that is something that's on the back burner, but it's not completely on the back burner. It is on the back end of my priorities. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And honestly, they're in danger, man. I really do think that give me like 4 months, I'll be faster than them. Because when I never did any formal sprint training when I was in high school, but they did the track team did try to recruit me. I did have a 4.840 with the laziest attitude. I only practiced. I didn't do any practice outside of football. I didn't do anything to actually benefit myself when I was younger, because I relied purely on talent. And as I was very talented, but I wasn't talented enough to make up for the lack of hard work and dedication that I had to put in to be better. So I know that if I was just putting a little bit of work, I would be very, very quick, and I could easily dust my brothers who don't put in as much effort as I know they could. And I want to show them that through effort you can get better, because as of right now, they are really cocky and they want to rely a lot on their natural talent, kind of like me. However, my older brother, we don't get along very well. I won't get too much in detail, but he didn't really motivate me through like guiding me or helping me. He motivated me by kind of opposite, kind of trying to humble me constantly in a very, very unproductive and unhealthy way, to where he tried to assert himself as the alpha many, many times. And growing up, he was a really good basketball player. He broke his hand. He had a lot of issues. But he was very, very good. He was very, very talented. But he was very short. But he was very good. I'm not going to take that from him. And so when I was young, he'd always make me play him, always beat the shit out of me, always fucking foul me hard, always want to win. So I love watching basketball. I do like playing, but I didn't play for myself and practice for myself. I played and practiced to beat him. I had a goal, and I was going to beat him so bad that he would never forget it for the rest of his life. So when I turned 13 or 14, my brother is about 8.5 years older than me. So I turned 13 or 14, he's in his 20s. You know, he's 21 or so. And we played at our high school park when I was a kid. And over in Chino. And that's the park he grew up at. That's the park he spent many, many hours playing, where he grew to love basketball, where he did this, did that, did that third, okay? And I skunked him. I was 13 or 14 years old. I beat him 3 games in a row. First game, I beat him. We played games to 11. First game, I beat him 11-4. Next game, I beat him 11-2. Last game, I beat him 11-0. I fucking rocked his ass. And then I retired from basketball. Never played him again because I had accomplished my goal when it came to beating him. I didn't care about anything else. I wanted to beat him and humble him so bad. At this point, yes, he had already broken his hand. It was his dominant hand. So he was not as good as he once was. But given the fact that I was 13 or 14 and he was 21 years old, I still think it's an accomplishment. I'm still happy about beating him. He also never got proper rehab for it, so his hand never healed properly, which is another reason why he stopped playing basketball. He still played a lot at the park, with friends, whatever, at that time. He was very active at that time. So, but after that, never played basketball again, never played him again, because what is more demoralizing than to lose 3 games in a row and not even get close to win, not even make it a comparable game? 11-4, 11-2, and 11-0. Now the last game, I just fucking hit every shot. One time I did break him. I drove by him once, and then one time I did break him. And then for the last 6 points, we went by 1s and 2s. I made 3 straight 3s in his face. I said, "Where do you want it?" "Ma." He said, "You want to make that again?" I said, "Where do you want this one?" "Right there." Bah. Shot it again, made it again. Last one, I said, "Stand in my face so I can make it in your face." He got pissed. Then I fucking shot it again, made it in his face, nothing but net. Waved him off like Dame Lillard. But then from then on, retired. He's like, "Play me again, play me again." I said, "Why would I play you again? I already skunked you. I beat you 3 in a row. You lost your chance. You're not worthy." Never made him forget that. For years, he tried to fucking play me. Wouldn't play him. Because I had already accomplished what my goal was with basketball. Is to beat him after all those years of him fucking trying to humble me. Sorry, off topic, but just show you my mindset. When I am dedicated to something, I fucking put my heart and soul into it, and I want to beat them. I need to accomplish this goal. If I don't accomplish that goal, I can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't think. So this will probably be a video to make up for missing yesterday. So I'm probably gonna post these 2 videos in a row as separate, just to make up for the fact that I missed one day. But yeah, so here we are. I'm pulling up to where I was supposed to be. I wish you all the best. Oh, sorry, I didn't finish what I was talking about. The dips. I had so many problems with dips for many years. Told me my form was great, angles are great, perfect. I had a great workout today. Focused on my shoulders. Right now, my stability is my biggest issue. I used to be able to Arnold press 95s, just to give you perspective about how strong I was before. Right now, I did Arnold's for 95s. I did Arnold's with 95s. I did for, I think, 4 reps at the time. But right now, I am able to do 65s, I think I did today, for 7 or 8 reps on just regular shoulder press. Not really impressive for me. I know I could do better. So that is something I'm working towards. But I really wish you all the best. Bless you all, and I hope you have a great workout. If you don't work out today, it's all right. Keep that in mind that tomorrow you will go. But yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna post another video tomorrow. Probably do some workout. Post some of my workouts from earlier last week or so. In the next coming days, I'll edit those down, throw it into a video. Bam, bam. But yeah, just vibing. I'm enjoying these. This is very liberating. I've been wanting to do these for years and years, probably 4 or 5 years now. But better late than ever. Because if I didn't do it, if I didn't do it a couple days ago, I wouldn't have never done it. So doing it now, and yeah. All right, y'all. Have a great workout. Have a great rest day. If you're resting, you earned it. Keep that in mind. Don't beat yourself up, but don't also fall into the trap of just saying, oh, it's okay, I'll go tomorrow. It's okay, I'll go tomorrow. Every single day. You need to go to the gym at least 3 times a week. If you want to go twice, that's fine. If that's all you can do now, that's fine. But 3 times a week minimum, you need to make yourself better, because at the end of the day, this is your body. This is your life. Only you can make it better. Only you can make the decisions to make yourself the best person you want to be exactly who you want. But with that being said, love y'all. Have a great day. And stay strong, man. Peace.